What if King Uzziah of Judah was never struck with leprosy for burning incense in the temple around 750 BC? This single moment of divine judgment changed everything. Without leprosy weakening him, Uzziah would have continued his military innovations and territorial expansion for decades. He had already revolutionized warfare with siege engines and fortified towers. His kingdom could have rivaled mighty Assyria itself. But here's the shocking ripple effect. No weakened Judah means no desperate need for Isaiah's prophecies of hope. No period of decline means no Assyrian invasion threats. No spiritual crisis means no revival under Hezekiah. Judah might have become the dominant regional power, potentially preventing the Babylonian exile entirely. The Jewish people could have remained in their homeland, never scattered across the world. But then, would Jewish identity have been preserved through centuries of persecution? One moment of religious pride didn't just change a king's life, it shaped the entire trajectory of biblical history and God's chosen people. Did you know the most brutal persecution of Christians in history happened just 10 years before Christianity became legal? In 303 AD, Emperor Diocletian ruled the most stable Roman Empire in decades. But on February 23rd, everything changed. He issued the first edict against Christians, ordering all churches destroyed and scriptures burned. Months later, a second edict demanded all clergy be imprisoned. The third edict was even worse, forcing priests to sacrifice to Roman gods or face torture. But the fourth edict was pure terror. Every single citizen had to sacrifice to pagan gods or die. Thousands of Christians were burned alive in their own churches. Others were thrown to wild beasts or tortured to death across the empire. For 10 long years, this nightmare continued. But here's the twist that changed everything. In 313 AD, Emperor Constantine legalized Christianity completely. Diocletian's massive effort to destroy the faith became its greatest triumph. The last persecution became the final failure. Did you know one of Christianity's greatest theologians literally castrated himself because he took Jesus' words too literally? Origen of Alexandria was a brilliant scholar in the early 3rd century, destined to write over 6,000 theological works. But around 200 AD, as a young man, he read Jesus' words about becoming eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven, and he took them completely literally. In a shocking act of devotion, he castrated himself with his own hands. This was the same mind that would create the first systematic Christian theology, influencing church doctrine for centuries. Archaeological evidence from Alexandria shows his theological school attracted students from across the Roman Empire. The irony is devastating. The church later condemned this practice as misguided extremism. Yet despite this irreversible decision, Origen became one of history's most influential Christian thinkers. His biblical commentaries and theological writings still shape Christianity today. A moment of youthful literalism nearly destroyed the man who would define Christian scholarship. Sometimes the greatest minds make the most shocking choices.